Hello and welcome back to Bloodborne, part 15.
Is that noise?
There are a lot of hunters here. And
Why are there so many hunters in the woods?
you remember that old Bugs Bunny trope where Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck are in the woods during hunting season, and then depending on what the sign says, it's either duck season or rabbit season?
Well, that's not a trope. That's pretty much just a single episode.
So, these woods will remind you that it may look safe, you may feel safe, but as soon as you stick your head out into a clearing, suddenly muskets rise from every direction from the bushes and fire at you at the same time. And that's what will happen here.
Your attack reach doesn't seem to be enough anymore, Mr. Cloud.
These guys are quite tenacious, because they could counterattack right before my attack lands. First strike. No escape from death.
And now I am become Death, Destroyer of Worlds.
Come, let us take down butthurt shooters who are too cowardly for their own good. Yes!
Yes! Alright, so what is the significance of this area in the lore?
It's a throughway. It has no real significance in itself. It connects you to. Well, that guy's not going to find out for a little while, but it connects you to dot dot dot. Open the damn door.
The Ahemwick Charnel Lane.
I love this backdrop. No problem.
So are we gonna go to the large building that's off in the distance?
Yes, we are going to the large building in the distance. Is one of my favorite things about how they use foreshadowing in this game is that you usually can see your destination when you first enter a place.
Awesome.
We are surrounded by crazy women folk.
Are we sure these just aren't cultists?
They are kind of cultish because they're conducting all kinds of rituals of sacrifice and wanton frivolity, but none of them are naked.
She actually has a very sharp brand.
Yeah, it hurts a lot. Hey, now we can maybe get another upgrade.
Some more Madman's knowledge.
Do you hear the graveyard murmurs?
Not at the moment.
Then it's almost time. Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait.
So that's the signal to throw the oil lamp into her window, right?
Well, it sounds like she wants to. She wants to laugh. She wants to wait till nighttime when it's nice and cool. This is a death trap over here. Hence, there's a specter right here. Players who try to get this item will probably get trapped and die.
Okay, so you pick up the eyeball and then
You try to escape. And if you don't, then you're dead. And you suck.
so what else is the trap then?
Well, that's just it. It's a dead end path, and if enemies get in your way and start clobbering you, then you'll probably get aggro stomped.
Okay. Hey, that is not how you use a hammer.
Big, I'm getting me mallet. God damn it! Put the saw spear away. There's no time for passive heal. Just go, march, traverse the graveyard. Of course, I'm not content until I killed every last fucking one of them.
But do you really need to kill every last one of them? I mean, they're mostly just standing around ignoring you.
Yeah, and I could just ignore them in return. Like this guy, I could just run right past him. I decided to kill him, though. Our objective right now is to get to the other side of that gate.
But she's throwing firebombs, so we actually have to respond to her.
Attack from above. Use gravity.
Ooh, shining coins. I'm not sure if you explained what the shining coins do.
They are not currency, for one thing. They are coins, but they're not useful currency because in this economy, blood echoes is king. The shining coins, when you drop them on the ground, they leave a sparkle, shimmer. You could see them from a distance. You could see them up close. Their design, their real function is to remind you of places where you've already been. So if you see the coin, then you know you've already been there.
Okay. Are you sure they're not despicable common sense?
Despicable logic.
Are you sure they're not supposed to be way markers for things that you missed?
That too, like if you want to leave yourself a reminder that you have to go somewhere, like for example, in this game, you'll probably be turning around quite a bit. You will learn how to cut your losses, but you also will learn how to plan a hunt ahead of time, especially by designating the place where you ought to go.
Okay, then.
I never use the shining coins, however. I mean, they're nice. They're also really, like, they're basically garbage. I think they only give, like, 2 blood echoes apiece. Or is it 4? It's some pitifully small number of blood echoes. But they're mostly useless. Ow.
So are we going to be able to use a brand spear eventually?
Trying to think. We do get a weapon that, I mean, besides putting fire paper on your weapons, we do eventually get to see the whirligig saw. Ow. Whirligig saw, you can overdrive it, so like it looks like it's on fire, but I think it's mostly the friction of the saw teeth on the ground or what have you.
Right.
I know your timing, fat one.
More blood vials for us.
It's a little dark in here. No mercy for sneaky campers.
But that's a puppy dog.
There's a big old puppy dog, got big old teeth, and coming down to lick my face. I can hear the squeaking of a wheelchair. There's one thing we've learned in this game is that wheelchairs are quite dangerous. Goddamn blobbies.
So that's effectively a treasure goblin then, yes?
Yeah, it's a treasure goblin. The its counterpart in Dark Souls is actually a little bit more difficult to take out than these guys. Because if you hit the blobby in this guy in this game, it resets his disappear clock. Because eventually he will just vanish, and you have to reload the world in order to have another chance at fighting him. In Dark Souls, the blue shining creatures that also drop like weapon upgrade materials or souls, they are on a fixed clock. The clock runs when they see you, and you have up to the expiration of the clock to kill them. Hitting them does not reset the clock.
Okay. So the adept gemstone that we picked up, what passive does it confer?
Unfortunately, it's you would be hard pressed to ascertain what the blood gem ability is based on just like what its name is. It's mostly, I mean, they're fixed. They're fixed abilities. If you go there and you pick up the thing, it's always the same thing every time. And then you can even have 2 blood gems that have the same name, but their properties are a little different.
Right.
Okay.
More cold blood dew.
So at this point, we are effectively on the other side of that gate that we left behind. Now we got to go and open the gate. Because if we fail at this point, we have to go all the way over here again.
Yep.
Yes. Fire, my old friend.
Visceral the heavy.
Visceral and get all my health back. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god.
Ow.
You crazy bitch.
Hey, you're crazy bitch, 'cause you hit me in the head with a sickle and I don't like bleeding in my skull. Please don't do that again.
Hey, you're crazy bitch, but I missed you good. I'm on top of it. Watch your ragdoll while I go run on. Uh-oh. Here there be fatties.
And crows.
Some crows, but non-aggressive crows for once in their goddamn life.
There we go. We've successfully opened the gate.
Huzzah.
Now we gotta find a portal into the Hunter's Dream.
1 fatty, 2 fatty, 3 fatty doggies. There's a thing that we must use later. He's blocking. He's a coward.
Is this like the first instance of an enemy that we've had that can actually assume a defensive stance?
Just about. There are very few creatures in this game actually block. These guys sort of block. As a matter of fact, I think that's what. Yes. I think that's the point of these guys, is that they're making fun of Dark Souls players is what they're doing. They're fat. They're slow. They hit really hard, but if you aggro them, they will probably go down quickly.
Right.
And they also are extremely vulnerable to visceral attacks. Timing can be a little tricky, though.
What I don't get about your visceral attack on these particular enemies is that you're ripping through their plate mail.
That's right, because I'm just that badass. Nobody can stop the hand of justice.
Your name is not Justice. Your name is Morpheus.
Uh-oh. Projectile thrower. Watch out. Damn it, these women are forcing my retreat.
Well, the brander is down. There. Mallet's down.
Mallet's down. Okay. The pathway is clear, but here there be treasure.
Is there a portal to the Hunter's Dream here?
There's a portal relatively nearby that we haven't gotten yet, but first we have a date with certain death.
That's 5.
That's 5 doggies. Alright, let's take them out. Before they combo us to death. Run away.
I thought you were supposed to be using the old Hunter Bone in order to do dodges.
The Hunter Bone improves your dodge. It doesn't create your dodge.
Oh.
I think I just want to save the Hunter Bone. Hunter Bone's kind of expensive. It costs 4 Quicksilver in order to use.
Ah.
And it's only functional for about 20 seconds. We're almost there. Okay, now that we took out the watchdogs, now we can go to the far end of this dead-end road. Get some ash.
Get some more bone marrow ash.
Kill some more creatures, and get some loot. I hate the potion throwers.
Well, they're throwing fire paper, aren't they?
Molotov cocktails, actually. That's my mistake.
Ah, okay.
See? The weapons that you carry in this game, the enemies can use them too. Isn't that cool?
Mostly. Thick cold blood.
Alright, remember, this is a game that likes to put players on the edge.
So, giant spider demon of doom?
Wondrous darkness. Come on, Cloud, you can do it. Just take a step forward. There you go.
You got the lake rune.
No problem. Certain death? Fuck it.
Now the spider dragon shows up from behind you and eats you in one shot, right?
Del Lago rises up and eats you.
Hey, that's what happened in Dark Souls.
That's what Resident Evil 4. Hey, pebbles are good for something. I won a prize. Yay. Yes!